What's good? What's good? It's the one and only Border I Know Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. On this beautiful day, a little windy out here today. I'm probably gonna make this post. It's funny how I make posts during the day, but I upload them or whatnot at night. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We got Jaron Ennis and Stanionis in the news. The fight has been official, and what is a step forward in the right direction for both fighters or whatever. Jaron Ennis, we kind of gave him a little slack, not a slack, but we kind of gave him some little criticism because he turned down fights with Virgil Ortiz, or the opportunity to move up to fight Virgil Ortiz, and then also it's I don't know what's going on with him and Tio. Him and Tio was rumored, or Tio was rumored to wanting to make a fight with him. I don't know how true that was, but Jaron Ennis said he's looking to unify. So you know what? I feel like if this was in talks, even while that was going on, then you know what? I can't even blame Jaron Ennis, because moving up to fight Virgil Ortiz at 154, but at the what is that gonna he'll if he beats him, it's nothing. I can see why he would say that. Like, I mean, he has a chance to be a unified champion. If he moves up and beat Virgil Ortiz, it'll just pretty much be for virtually nothing but money. It's nothing in it for him. And then as far as Teofimo goes, like, I mean, he once again he could beat him too. I definitely think he would beat Teofimo, but again, what's in it for him? And he has stated on numerous occasions that he wants to unify his division and be undisputed. So I really do feel like I feel like Jaron Ennis is moving in the right direction by taking this fight or whatnot. So we kind of got to give him some slack now, because I mean, listen, he's shown that he wants to unify his division, and I'm not gonna sit here and criticize him for declining any other fights for an opportunity to unify. Now, if he was fighting like Joe Blow from Joe Mo, then we could give him some criticism. But in this case, you gotta give him some slack. The man is trying to be unified, and in a division that is not popping like it used to be. Welterweight division just ain't stacked no more like it used to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to the article, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop my opinion. All right, so shout out to badlovehook.com. My bad. It says Jaron Ennis versus Stanionis unification official for April 12th on DAZN. The best fight of the welterweight division has the offer is now official, as Matchroom announced that IBF champion Jaron Ennis and WBA champion Stanionis will meet on April 12th in Atlantic City. Despite the rocky performance in his rematch with Karen Chiwanka, Ennis remains one of the top welterweight in the game and a feature on many pound-for-pound lists. I like Ennis a lot, I really do, but I really think it's too soon to put him on a pound-for-pound list. That's just my opinion. I think he has, all the potential in the world. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a pound-for-pound star in the future, but right now I think it's just a little bit too soon. But anyways, it says, damn, where was I at? My bad. It says when he's on, he's amongst the most electric offensive forces in the game. A nasty blend of speed, power, accuracy, and willingness to mix it up point blank. Stanionis, who has the record of 15-0 with 9 knockouts, a former Olympian who lost a good chunk of his prime to Virgil Ortiz health issues, has a much more complimentary style than Chiwanka. His tight guard and withering body attacks have carried him past a number of capable foes, notably Razum Bataev in 2022. Now, I know the Bataev dude, he actually fought one of my close friends or whatnot. And for Stanionis to beat him, I think that was a good win on his career resume. But Stanionis has just been a little inactive, so if anything's going to get this once red hot division back into gear, it's this. Just a rock solid fight on every level. And if you guys have been following my channel, I've been saying for the longest that the welterweight division is like, it's not dead. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's dead because it's not. You still have some names, Stanionis, obvious, Mario Barrios, Jaron Ennis, Brian Norman. I don't know what Conor Ben is going to do after the Chris Eubank fight, but you know, should Conor Ben come back down, then you'll have Conor Ben. You know, it's not dead, but it's not stacked with huge names or big names like it once was. You know, the names that are in there are pretty much guys that, you know, just that are not really solidified. They haven't really made their stamp. Nobody in the welterweight division has made their stamp in the game yet. So with that being said, that's why that's why it's more like, yeah, it's some names, but you know, it's up for grabs. With Jaron Ennis being in the lead. But it says, this is the fight we've been waiting for, said Ennis. I believe I was made for moments like this, and on April 12th, I will be making a big statement, and you will see the very best of me. It's time to shine, be great, and collect those belts. This is it, the moment I've been envisioning my entire life, said Stanionis. Every sacrifice, every ounce of sweat, it's all been for this fight. Jaron Ennis is a great fighter, but I'm ready to take him down. April 12th in Atlantic City, I'll show the world what I'm made of. This unification bout is my chance to prove that I'm the king of the welterweight division, and there's no way I'm letting this opportunity slip away. This moment is mine. So I love to hear that. It sounds like both fighters are confident. Let's get it cracking. Now, real quick, before I even get into Jaron Ennis, I did want to say, you know, Steven Nelson versus Diego Pacheco is coming up this weekend. I am excited about that. Normally I would make a separate video for that, but they're not. Those type of videos right now on my channel, you know, I'm still growing. I only have 2,000 subscribers or whatnot, and those type of, you know, fighters, they don't really, you know, do much for my channel. So, but I'm still just drop real quick. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that. I actually been around Diego Pacheco. A lot of you guys know my channel. You know, I've been around David Benavidez' team a lot or whatnot, and Diego Pacheco was always there in those moments. I've seen him spar. I've seen him spar David Benavidez. Great fighter. Steven Nelson, obviously. What's his name? Steven Soko or Tuco Nelson. He came up from Omaha, came up with Terrence Crawford, you know, big. And you know what? That's one thing I love about Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is going to always go out of his way to support his people, man. You see him at every Shakur fight. You see him at every, with Keyshawn. You see him, you know, with Steven Nelson. Like, Bud is gonna rock with the people that he's solid with, bro. So I just like seeing that. But anyways, I'm looking forward to that fight. I really am. I'm looking forward to that fight. But anyways, man, getting back to this. This is Jaron in this moment. This is his time. You know, this is his time to be that man. You know, he's had, you know, in the past he's had a hard time getting fights with other fighters, but this is his moment to, you know, no longer have that issue. Once he becomes unified, the closer he get, the bigger his name is, and now he'll be able to have more of these fights or whatnot. So this is the moment. You know, maybe after this we can get a Brian Norman fight. They were supposed to fight. Maybe they can. I believe Brian Norman is the what? WBO, I believe. Maybe they can unify. But this is his big moment, man. Stanionis is a good boxer and a really good boxer. I would favor Jaron Ennis in this fight though. I'm excited about it, and I believe the Stanionis is signed with the PBC. So shout out to them. Because normally you don't see that, but shout out to them, man, for making this happen. I'm interested in it. I can't wait to see it. I hope we get an action-packed fight, but like I said, I got Jaron Ennis winning. I'm not gonna give a full prediction until the fight, you know, it comes up. But this is his moment. And this is a moment for Stanionis as well, bro. This is a moment for Stanionis. He doesn't have a big name in America or whatnot. So this is his moment. If he can pull off the upset and beat Jaron Ennis, then, you know, that's just the start of a great career for him. You know, I don't see it, but, you know, stranger things have happened in the sport of boxing. So, you know, it's not too far-fetched to feel like Stanionis can pull off the upset. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to a great fight. And hopefully the winner, continues to unify the division and make a name for themselves or whatnot. That's how I feel, man. But like I said, I do have Jaron Ennis winning. I definitely want to know your prediction. I gotta go back and study Stanionis a little bit more as well. I mean, I've seen him. I know he's had some inactivity or whatnot, but I'm gonna do a full breakdown of what I feel like each fighter needs to do in order to capture a victory. But let me know what you guys think. Who do you see winning this fight? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Are you interested in this fight? But what the F do I know?